Dito Cliche here. Welcome to another episode of Don't Disney Movie Reviews. Well, Halloween's just around the corner, and now it's time to move on to the fourth and final film in the Halloweentown franchise. Released to Disney Channel on October 20th, 2006, the movie is Return to Halloweentown. Set 1 year after the last film, Marnie, played in this film by Sarah Paxton instead of Kimberly J. Brown, is using her magic to clean high school out of her closet. Downstairs, Gwen, played once again by Judith Hoag, is talking to Aggie, played once again by the late Debbie Reynolds, through a pot of soup.
Gwen, darling, I want to go over one more thing with you before we lose contact.
Lose contact? Who's losing contact? Why are we losing contact, Mother?
Well, Sophie's training is progressing beautifully, but her interdimensional time travel needs a lot of work.
Must run in the family.
Time travel messes up.
Mother, you're fading.
You won't be able to contact me. Be in touch as soon as I can. Oh, Marnie, congratulations.
Bye, Grandma. Man, the soup pot coverage in this area stinks.
Congratulations on... what?
Marnie then tells Gwen that she's been accepted into Witch University in Halloweentown, but Gwen refuses to let her go.
You're going to community college for 2 years and then to state.
That's exactly what everybody here does. I'm not spending another 4 years with the same people.
Well, you're not going to spend it with a bunch of witches either.
What's wrong with being a witch? I'm a witch. You're a witch. I just want college to be different. Like you said.
College here will be different.
How? I'll still have to hide my magic because of a few people. I want to use it. I have powers nobody else has. Powers I haven't even discovered yet. I want to dig deep and find out who I am.
With all that power comes responsibility, Marnie.
You stole that from Spider-Man.
Listen to me, Marnie. The world is... not all magic is good, okay? There are some very bad witches in Halloweentown.
Mom, I know you want to keep me safe, but I'm 18 now. You can't control me anymore. I'm going to witch you.
Well, I won't pay for it.
You won't have to.
Hello, Marnie. My name is Dr. Luxana Goodwin, and I'm the Chancellor of Witch University. On behalf of the entire faculty, I want to extend to you a full scholarship. We would be proud to have a Cromwell at Witch University.
So the next day, as Marnie along with Dylan, played once again by Joey Zimmerman, are about to enter Halloweentown, Gwen gives Marnie a personal witch's glass.
It only calls home. I mean, if you need anything.
Mom.
Come here.
Oh.
Okay, you gotta get going now. Bye.
Marnie and Dylan enter Halloweentown, and Benny shows up to take them to Witch University.
What's that all about?
It's the millennium anniversary of Halloweentown. There's gonna be a celebration up at the castle on Halloween night. Big shindig.
Man, this is the perfect time to go to Witch University.
Yeah, perfect.
They soon arrive at the university, where Marnie meets Chancellor Goodwin, played by Leslie Wing. Then, as Marnie uses her magic to take her bags to the dorm, she learns from Dr. Grog, played by Scott Stevenson, and the Sinister Sisters, Scarlet, Sage, and Sapphire, played by Christy Wu and twins Katie and Kelly Cockrell, respectively, that magic's not allowed in the university.
What? Didn't you read the handbook? Yeah, I read the handbook. Refresh my memory?
It says, use of magic on university grounds is prohibited. Use of magic to complete schoolwork will result in disciplinary action. Use of magic on or against any student, staff member, or professor will be grounds for immediate dismissal.
Good to know.
Insolent child.
Wow. Somebody needs more fiber in their diet. And I'm not a child.
After that, Dylan tells Marnie that their mom only agreed to let Marnie go if he went too, and neither of them are happy about it. Marnie then goes to her dorm and is visited by Aggie through a slipstream.
Grandma?
What are you doing here?
Visiting you at college, of course. Oh, I was hoping you'd get this room.
Where's Sophie?
Oh, she's touring the galaxy with some little green docent. No, I've seen it a million times.
I'm so glad you're here. I have so many questions to ask you.
And so little time. You know, your mother's on your side. Try to cut her some slack.
Okay.
Oh, dear. The solar flare is about to interfere with my slipstream. You must be very careful while you're here, dear. There are secrets. Things I should have told you.
Well, tell me now.
Oh, there's no time. Oh,
Grandma?
I'm sorry, dear.
Marnie then receives a note from her resident advisor asking her to meet them in room 13. So she goes there and is transported into a genie lamp where she meets a genie named Anissa, played by Summer Bishal.
My resident advisor's a genie?
The first to be accepted to which university. My parents are very proud. Tea?
Yes, thank you.
But anyway, I invited you here to talk about you. Any questions about the school?
Yeah, what's with the 3 style slaves that patrol the commons?
Sinister Sisters.
Well, I mean, they're a bit snippy, but...
Sinister's their real name. Scarlet, Sapphire, and Sage Sinister. Their father's a very rich and powerful warlock. They rule the school.
At lunchtime, Marnie and Anissa are joined by Ethan Dalloway, played again by Lucas Grabeel, and Marnie asks them why magic's not allowed.
Students used to be required to use their magic in classes.
But that was when Witch University was for witches only. No monsters or mummies or genies allowed.
When did it change?
Last year.
Who's the dork that changed it?
You are?
Me?
When you opened the portal between the worlds permanently, a lot of kids from Halloweentown went off to college in the mortal world.
Why would they do that?
Why would anyone want to go off to college? To get away from mom and dad. Far away.
A world away.
Witch University needed more students, so they opened enrollment to non-witches. That's how I got in, because of you.
Well, I mean, that's great, but why no magic?
To level the academic playing field.
It wouldn't be fair if witches could use magic to do coursework and the rest of us had to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, but look around. Some of us aren't following the rules. The Sinister Sisters, those guys, they're using magic.
Yeah, but first they make sure no faculty member is watching.
That's rule number 2. Do all the magic you want, just don't get caught.
In the mortal world, Gwen gets a job as a real estate agent.
Hi, I'm Gwen Piper, a real estate agent of this real estate. So if you have any questions at all...
What a dump. I mean, the front yard is totally a mess. I mean, would it kill somebody to rake or leaf or two?
Later, Dr. Grog has his class write an essay about their familiarity about both worlds, during which Scarlet uses her magic while Grog isn't looking and finishes first. Marnie finishes last, and her essay has been hexed by Scarlet, but Grog believes Marnie hexed it.
What I see, Miss Piper, is that you were in possession of a hexed essay. There will be a thorough investigation, and there will be consequences.
Afterwards, Marnie's called to the Chancellor's office, where Chancellor Goodwin asks her how she's adjusting to the college.
I came here to learn alchemy and amulets, potions and portents. I mean, can't you offer an elective just for witches?
You didn't read the handbook?
I skimmed.
Chancellor Goodwin then tells Marnie about when the college was first established. An enchantment was placed on the campus.
All spells cast at Witch University become permanent at midnight on Halloween.
You mean permanent?
Indeed. And for many years it was a fine deterrent. Until we had a small mishap.
How small?
A simple magical housekeeping lesson went horribly wrong. Half the freshman class had to be sent home as teacups.
I'm just disappointed. I mean, I came here to learn how to be a great witch. Like you.
Marnie, you will learn more about yourself here than you ever imagined.
Chancellor Goodwin then takes Marnie to her next class, which is in the old castle dungeon.
It's usually off limits, but this year we've selected a few of you for a very special educational opportunity. You will spend this semester unearthing the treasures of a millennium of Halloweentown history buried beneath this castle. 3/4 of your grade will be based on your personal discoveries here. You will be supervised in your work by our own expert in all things historical, Dr. Ichabod Grog.
The fossil himself. He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah.
Scarlet then uses her magic to dig up a skull, and while she shows it to Dr. Grog, a box saying S. Cromwell on it comes up out of the hole and lands in Marnie's hands.
S. Cromwell?
Cat soups. How do I open it?
Use a key?
Where is the key?
Don't look at me.
Later, Marnie's accused of using magic to dig up the box when she really didn't.
Tell them, you guys. I didn't use magic to dig up that box.
Sorry, Marnie, but it didn't look good.
Yeah, the whole earth-shaking beam of light thing.
The box landed right in your hand.
But I didn't do anything. It just came to me like it wanted to be with me. Like it belonged to me.
In his office, Silas Sinister, played by Keone Young, reads the prophecy to Dr. Grog and Chancellor Goodwin.
And it shall come to pass at the close of the first millennium at the rise of the Halloween moon. A Cromwell of great power will embrace the gift, and all the world will find peace under her dominion. Marnie Piper is a Cromwell of the prophecy, the one we have waited for.
And I am happy to report the child has found the ancient box which contains the gift.
Soon, we will rule Halloweentown.
His daughters, the Sinister Sisters, then come in, and he tells them that they have to get Marnie to open the box.
Yeah. Listen, that's not gonna be so easy. This Marnie chick is super tough.
She's just so goody-goody. Why don't you just open the box, Daddy? Everybody knows you're super powerful.
Silence! Only a Cromwell may unleash the power.
Grog? Honey, Marnie Piper has to open the box for the prophecy to be fulfilled.
Oh. Yeah, but if she has to use magic, there's no way.
Goody-goody. Remember? Yeah, she, follows the rules.
Then we must work together, girls. We must tempt her to break the rules. She must use her own magic to open that box. Do you understand?
Whatever.
Later, while Marnie's doing her laundry, Gwen calls her through a washing machine.
Don't do that to me.
I'm sorry. I hadn't heard from you, and I wanted to make sure you were all right.
I'm fine, Mom. Dylan's Dylan, but he's fine too.
Oh, good. I'm fine. Really. I'm fine.
Mom, you can't do this to me. If I get caught using magic, I could be expelled.
What? Expelled? Sorry, I just knew that I'd find you here.
You knew I'd be doing my laundry? Are you spying on me?
No. When I was in college, I did my laundry on Wednesdays, too.
Great. I'll be expelled for being predictable. Mom, do you know anything about a family heirloom? Some silver box?
Silver box?
Yeah, it's ancient and filthy and... man, does it need washing.
Marnie's then called to see Chancellor Goodwin at the dig site. There, she tells Marnie to open the box with her magic.
Are you kidding?
I'm chancellor of this university. If I say it's okay, then it's okay.
Is this a trap?
Marnie, you're young, you're a witch. Have a little fun.
Don't have to tell me twice. Or 3 times.
So Marnie tries to use her magic to open the box, but fails.
Open sesame?
Well, that was a bust.
Later, Marnie talks to Professor Periwinkle, played by Millicent Martin, in her office. She says she's friends with the Cromwells, and the S on the box stands for Splendora, but unfortunately she can't tell Marnie anything about her.
I made a promise to keep Splendora's identity a secret.
But you can tell me. I can keep a secret.
No, it's too soon. You're simply not ready.
Not ready for what?
When you can answer that yourself, you'll be ready. Now, I'm sorry, Marnie. I can say no more.
Marnie then calls Dylan, and they go to the library to find out who Splendora Cromwell is and what she locked in the box, and Dylan uses magic to speed read.
I know it's in the box.
After that, Dylan tells Marnie that the box contains power.
1,000 years ago, Splendora Cromwell locked the gift inside that box and buried it.
And?
And nothing, that's all I know. There were pages missing.
Dylan then walks over to Scarlet.
Hey, hi, Scarlet. We had a date, remember?
Sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, you don't remember, that's okay. I'd like to buy you dinner.
And I'd really like a unicorn for a pet, but that's not gonna happen either.
Is it Toad?
Hey, you can't talk to my brother like that.
Oh, yes, you can. Talk to me like that, or any way you want, actually. Maybe I could help you and your sisters with your homework. Scarlet. Let's go, babe.
Later, while Marnie's doodling in her dorm, Ethan calls to her from outside and asks her to go out with him that night around 8.
I don't know. I have a doodle final on Monday. But, okay.
Great. We'll see you tonight then.
That night, Ethan gives Marnie a broomstick as a gift from his father, and they go flying. They then stop at an ice cream parlor for some ice cream and find Dylan with the Sinister Sisters.
And super scary handsome.
Thank you.
You're super welcome. So my physics test is like, take home. Lucky, huh? And my psych essay has to be 500 words. I already have the title. Mortals. Why are they so totally boring?
Marnie then walks over to them and tells them to get away from Dylan.
No, don't get away.
Oh, relax, Mom.
It's just doing some tutoring. Did you just call me Mom?
Yes, she did, so stop acting like her.
Dylan, get up.
No.
Ooh, you tell her, Dilly. Dilly?
Maybe you should start on my book report now.
Yeah, Dilly. Okay, what'd they use on you, A love potion? An adoration amulet? He offered to help us, remember? Okay, hexed pens are one thing, but how could you use magic on my brother?
We can risk using our own magic to do homework. Besides, I wouldn't call this magic.
Really? What would you call it?
Cheating.
Let him go.
Make me. You don't have the power to control me, do you?
Dylan and the Sinister Sisters then leave, and Marnie and Ethan go after them. However, something goes wrong with the broom, and they crash land.
Hello, landing gear.
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
There it is.
Wait. Oh, can't believe it.
The broom's a snake.
Scarlet jinxed our broom.
I think she set us up. I mean, she knew where we'd be. She knew we'd have my broom.
You mean she's spying on us?
Or somebody's doing it for her. Come on.
What are you doing?
Taking a moonlit walk with a beautiful girl. It's a long way back to campus.
We just crash landed on a broom that grew a forked tongue. How can you be so calm?
Having a near-death experience is strangely comforting.
Later, after a class in the dungeon, Dr. Grog and Chancellor Goodwin show Marnie the scroll with the prophecy on it.
It speaks of a powerful Cromwell who will bring peace to our world forever.
And you think that's me?
Marnie, not all magic is good magic. There are dark forces at work in Halloweentown.
On Halloween night, here at Witch University, dark forces will try to shatter the peace and tranquility of our millennial celebration.
You alone can save our world. Fulfill your destiny, Marnie. Find the key to this box. Embrace your gift. And Halloweentown will continue to exist in peace.
Wow. No pressure or anything.
Now go. And trust no one.
Later, Marnie and Ethan visit Dylan, who's working on the Sinister Sisters' homework, and then Gwen calls.
Marnie, where's Dylan?
Studying his brains out.
Oh, good. Are you okay?
Everything's going to be fine, Mom.
Going to be fine. What is going to be?
We're fine, Mom.
Call it mother's intuition or witch's worry, but I realized that it was a bad idea sending you two off alone to Halloweentown.
Mom!
I thought maybe I could just pop in for a visit.
No, why?
Oh, because I want to see you? Why can't I come and visit?
Man, you can't trust me for 1 second, can you?
That is not true.
Other people trust me. In fact, they rely on me. My professors, Dr. Goodwin, even that old fossil Grog. They think I'm destined for greatness. They believe in me.
I believe in you.
I gotta go, Mom.
As Marnie and Ethan leave, Marnie says that they need another witch so they can do what she needs to do. However, Ethan tells her about what Grog and Goodwin are doing.
They're a part of this secret club my dad used to belong to. They're these 7 witches who call themselves the Dominion. They're plotting to use you and your magic to take over Halloweentown and make slaves out of all the other creatures. They want to rule Halloweentown.
No, you're wrong. They're the good guys. Unlike you, Ethan.
Later, Professor Periwinkle meets Marnie off campus, and Marnie asks her that she needs to go back in time and talk to Splendora. So Marnie goes back in time 1,000 years, and Benny takes her to the castle, which will become the university.
Cromwell Castle, miss. Home of the great Splendora Cromwell. Enjoy your stay in Halloweentown.
Thanks, Benny.
Hurry up.
This is Halloweentown?
Marnie then runs into a younger Professor Periwinkle and tells her she's looking for Splendora Cromwell.
Future Queen of Halloweentown's getting ready for a coronation.
She then sees Splendora, also played by Sarah Paxton, but as she walks over to her, she's transported to a Who's Gal. Professor Periwinkle then shows up and they both use a spell to send Marnie up to Splendora's room and she sees the box. However,
She hasn't used the box. Splendora still has the gift.
Splendora then appears and Marnie tells her that she needs what she's going to lock in the box.
Do you speak of this? That's the gift? This amulet was handed down to me by my mother, and her mother before her, and so back to the beginning time. Cromwell who wears this, 'tis indeed gifted with a very special old power. Power I would not wish upon anyone. You could so wish it on me. Do you understand what this great power is? No, not exactly. Mark this. In this amulet is the power of absolute control. With it, I can will anyone to do anything. I can control hearts and minds. And you don't want that? Our powers are to be used for good, to help people. Halloweentown is a refuge for all kinds of magical creatures. Those 7 witches call themselves the Dominion for a reason. They want to use me and my gift to rule Halloweentown and turn everyone else into slaves. Ethan was telling the truth.
Splendora explains to Marnie that she doesn't want to be queen.
Even my father said King Arthur hated the whole royalty thing. Your father knew King Arthur? In truth. Was your father Merlin? No, Marvin, Merlin's cousin.
The woman outside Splendora's room then mentions her middle name, which is Agatha, and Marnie realizes that Splendora is her grandmother and tells her about her future.
You'll have loyal friends, just like that fruit lady. And you'll be a great person, and a good witch, and a beloved grandmother. Grandmother? Whose grandmother? Mine. Well, if you are my granddaughter, then my future is bright indeed.
So Splendora locks the amulet in the box and gives Marnie the key.
But I thought you said the power could turn even a good witch bad. I trust you, Marnie. After all, I'm going to train you myself. Shall we? See you in 1,000 years, Grandma. Oh, there's something you'll be needing. Bye, Grandma.
Marnie then returns to the present, uses the key to open the box, and inside is the amulet. Goodwin then shows up and takes the amulet.
I don't think you've been very responsible, Marnie. Skipping all those classes.
What?
You got here just in time. It's Halloween.
I thought you needed me to save Halloweentown.
We do. In just a few hours.
What makes you think I'll stick around?
You wouldn't leave here without your brother, would you?
Dylan.
Marnie then goes looking for Dylan and finds him at a private party with the Sinister Sisters.
Pudding Scarlet?
Why are you using him like this? Oh, we're not using him. We're using you. Whatever you're doing, it's over. Not yet.
The Sinister Sisters then turn Dylan into a dog, and then he runs out with Marnie chasing him. She then stops, calls to her mother, and she shows up.
I really messed up. Well, you mess up sometimes. That's how you learn. Just this week, I blew a big sale by talking to a bird bath.
But here at Witch University, all mess-ups become permanent.
At midnight, I know. I read the handbook.
I thought I could do this alone.
Well, I'm here now, and what do I always say?
We're stronger together. Nice.
They then go to Marnie's dorm where they use her witch's glass to find Dylan.
Oh, Dylan.
Where is he? Oh. What's that on the lock?
It's an S. As in sinister.
Marnie's then transported to right in front of the Dominion, and Ethan helped them without knowing it.
Ethan found your brother, and we found Ethan.
Let them go.
Oh, I will. As soon as Marnie agrees to work with us.
Marnie has Gwen and Anissa listen to what the council says.
Do what your silly grandmother would not. Wear the amulet. Use the Cromwell gift.
You mean turn all those inferior creatures into slaves so the Dominion can rule Halloweentown?
You make things sound so sinister, Marnie. We'll bring order to this place. Together we'll use the power to make things run much more smoothly. It will all be so much easier for everyone when the Dominion is in charge.
And you want me to be your queen?
Only for one night.
One night?
Tonight at the celebration, you'll use the gift to cast a spell, establishing the rule of the Dominion over Halloweentown. A spell which will, of course, become permanent at the stroke of midnight.
After that, we won't need you anymore.
Well, I won't do it.
You insolent girl.
Do you want your brother to lap water from a toilet for the rest of his life? All we have to do is keep him that way until midnight, and he will be in the doghouse permanently.
So Marnie says she'll do it and wants Anissa to be her royal dresser. Later, all the citizens of Halloweentown have arrived. Marnie and the Dominion present themselves, and Marnie tells them to turn Dylan back.
Yes, my queen. By the power of 3.
Opposable thumbs. Thank you.
Are you okay, honey?
I'm fine, Mom. But I think I'll just sit and stay.
Okay, just don't roll over, not yet.
Goodwin then gives Marnie the amulet, and once it's midnight, Marnie has Anissa put the amulet into her lamp, and then Marnie, Dylan, and Gwen destroy it. As the Dominion tries to escape, Professor Periwinkle, who's an agent and has been undercover for 1,000 years, arrests them. At the party, Marnie invites Anisha to be her roommate. Ethan then shows up and tells Marnie that he's now immortal ever since his father tried to take the Cromwell's magic.
I can't do magic. I can't fly on a broom or any other cleaning instrument. Those flowers I gave you, that was just a trick I learned from some book. I should have told you. I'm sorry.
Ethan Dalloway?
Yep.
What's up, man?
Huh. He's mortal now. Oh, I knew there was something I liked about that kid.
Ethan then tells the Sinister Sisters to apologize to Dylan, and as they try to do a spell on him, it turns out they've lost their magic, which serves them right for using it in school, which isn't allowed.
I don't get it. We're mortal, dumbbell. We might as well be ugly.
It is comforting to know that you will have such good friends for the next 4 years.
So you're saying I can stay?
Clearly, I don't control you. Just promise me that you will call home more often.
I promise. I love you, Mom.
Dylan then talks to Gwen, saying that he can't believe that Marnie destroyed the amulet.
And knowing Marnie, she probably would have done something a little more interesting with it.
Like what? Hid it someplace?
Or gave it to someone that she trusts absolutely.
Sometime later, Dylan finds the amulet in one of his books, meaning that Marnie trusts him with it.
Oh boy.
And that was Return to Halloweentown. What are my thoughts on it? It's really good. If I were to rank all the Halloweentown movies from my least favorite to favorite, it would go Halloweentown High, Halloweentown, Return to Halloweentown, and Halloweentown 2, Calabar's Revenge. In the end, I give this film a rating of 4 stars out of 5. Well, that's it for Return to Halloweentown and the Halloweentown franchise. Be sure to join next month for Thanksgiving when I'll be reviewing the Disney franchise about a fairy who could be understood by other fairies but sounds like jingling bells to humans. And if you enjoyed this video, then please tell your friends about me, leave some questions in the comments below, subscribe, and hit that like button. Oh, and happy Halloween!
Wait! I love you! Yup, I love this plumbing. It's really good plumbing. I can't get enough of it.